All right, who's this and where you calling from? You with us?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this is Brian. I'm calling from the hospital. I had a heart attack watching this game. Oh, my goodness.
Brian calling from the hospital. They got the IV in your arm and everything?
Dude, the ambulance had to come get me. Thank God I got a lady in the apartment underneath me, man. She heard me scream. Oh, my goodness.
Who's this and where are you calling from and what you got going on tonight?
Hey, what's up, guys? Roll Tide. This is Harrison, and I'm calling from Virginia.
Roll Tide.
Hey, man, I just got a couple things to say. All I'm saying is Ty Simpson, and Ty Simpson, dude. I was in Ty Simpson's Instagram comments saying, bro, don't transfer, you're up next.
This is Cameron Tomerlin from Birmingham, Alabama.
What's up, man? Tell us what you're thinking.
You know, I was in there in section N3 for that last drive of the game. How important was the crowd in that last drive?
It was great.
Ton of credit,
I could
man.
hear you guys from over here, man. Like, you were the only thing that was making me feel like I didn't want to do this show if we lost. Who's this and where you come from?
Hey, man, what's happening? It's Uncle Charles from Alabama, man.
Uncle Charles, man, please help me here, man. Help me. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and help you right now. Let me tell you something. This is not Alabama football. The defense played pretty good, but that ain't what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. People in the chat say, oh, we did real good. Man, I'm in total confusion. Man, we had at least 3 unsportsmanlike conduct. Then the boy, he kept fumbling the ball, and Nick Saban kept telling him, go take a sack, throw the ball away. And he just didn't get it. Now, man, let me tell you something, man. I didn't know why I was watching Friday the 13th or Midnight on Elm Street. I didn't know which one I was watching.
You need to take Brian House for a shot.
You know what to get real stupid? Here it is. This personal foul has got to stop. Tua last week. That's his name, Tua. I want to get that young man's name on. Tua come across the field and hit the guy, and the play was over. And then I was telling you what he did was fully. I don't know what else to tell you. Man, we played a bad game night, and if we don't clean this up before next Saturday, Tennessee go roll.
Uncle Charles, I agree, bro. I agree.
You can't play like this, bro. I'm going to say this in closing. Let me tell you something, man. My favorite horror movie was Friday the 13th, Jason. And then you get these inspired producers come in, and next thing you know, Jason is in New York. Now he's in New York. Then next thing you know, he's in space. Now you need to stop making these movies. That's what you need to stop doing. And we need to stop committing these doggone fouls. And because it's killing drives. And that's all I got to say, Phil. I appreciate you.
Hey, Charles, Uncle Charles, you're the
good call.
Right now, you're the call of the night. Let's go back to the phone lines again with Jay Barker and Mick Gillespie. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hey, Mick. Hey, Jay. This is Brandon calling from D.C. Definitely want to talk about the game, man. I know the first caller, he was calling in saying that the team looked uninspired. They looked unfocused. I actually got to disagree. I thought the defense played extremely well. I thought the defense actually kept us in the game. At the end of the day, the one thing that everybody has to remember, and again, I played for Clemson, man, but I'm an Alabama fan through and through. The quarterback has to be a force multiplier. Bryce Young is a force multiplier. He inspires the defense. He gets everyone calm and collected during any type of stress. The problem, anytime I saw Jalen Milroe back there, and I think all the fans experienced this throughout the game, he gave me anxiety. And as a quarterback, if you're stepping back and people are freaking out and we don't feel like you actually know your reads, right? So I know Jay actually brought up a great point saying that there was a crosser there, and instead of throwing to the spot, he has to wait to see the receiver get open.
Yeah, that's
Everyone knows that when you have a receiver and quarterback relationship, man, the receiver has to get to the spot and the quarterback has to trust the receiver to get to the spot.
Yep.
Jalen is at this point in his career, and actually Jalen Hurts has the same issue, right? Is they have to see it get open before they throw it. You have to. Bryce Young has mastered. He's one of those people that he just steals the game. He has this presence about him. But the one thing that you can say Bryce does is he throws the receiver open or he throws to a spot. So anytime you see a pick, most of the time it's the receiver not being in the right spot. So at the end of the day, I'm praying that Bryce gets back, but, Jalen will get better. But my issue that is going to probably continue down is I think Jalen is a great athlete playing quarterback, but I don't know if he has the feel or the pocket presence to be able to really make an impact this year. I think we got to give him a bit of time. You can see it with Jalen Hurts playing for Philadelphia. He's figured it out.
Right.
It's going to take a bit of time. Right. I don't know if we have that time. So hopefully Bryce is back, because if we look at how we did tonight against Tennessee, it's going to be a massacre, man. So I'm going to drop off the line, man. Roll Tide. Huge kudos to look, my boy Anderson was almost there 15 times, man.
Yeah, he was.
How many pressures he had, but he is the Terminator. Shout out to him. Shout out to Dallas. But at the end of the day, man, William, he needs to be up for the Heisman. Roll Tide.
Hey, Roll Tide, great call. Who's this and where you calling from?
You froze up there for about 10 seconds.
This is James from Mississippi.
James, tell us about
James?
it, man. Tell us something, please.
Man, look, man, I usually don't smoke, but I had to go to my next door neighbor and get me a cigarette, because this was driving me crazy during the whole game tonight, man. Because for the simple fact it is, everybody's saying anything about Milroe and everything like that of that nature. But you got to look at Bill O'Brien, too, and look at the preparation he did with Milroe during the whole week. Because if you look at it, a couple of drives, they looked very confused on what they wanted to call. Like, one of the instances was the read option, when Jason McClellan ran the wrong way and Milroe handed the ball off and he had to scramble for a couple of yards. So you see the preparation that they had with Milroe. So Ball has to get it together he has to get it together overall. Due to the simple fact it is, man, I know it's a different quarterback, but y'all have sit down during earlier part of the week to see what y'all gonna do as far as the game plan. Put a better game plan together for Milroe. Even though he messed up tonight, I put part of the blame on Bob himself.
All right, well, look.
It's Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien. Well, thanks for the call, man. Roll Tide.
Thank you, man.
Roll Tide.
Always bringing
y'all
it,
doing
man.
a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Jay,
My understanding is he had a really good Tuesday practice, that they'd put some stuff in on Monday. They kind of dwindled down Tuesday. They found out kind of what he liked, what he felt good about. I'm talking about Jalen. And Bill felt really good about him after Tuesday's practice. Wednesday was a good practice, wasn't nearly as good as Tuesday's. And then, after that, the Hayes in the Barn. So you really have, really 2 days and really 3, I guess, Wednesday to kind of implement some things. But really, you begin cutting down after Monday. You cut down throughout the week on the things that you feel good about that your quarterback can do. So, look, I think Bill could have been a little more creative at times. I think there could have been some more screens and stuff and quick passes to get the ball out. But when they ran the RPOs, they ran the underneath passes, some of the mesh type things that they did to get guys open, I thought he looked really good and was throwing the ball very accurate. I think he was more comfortable in those type of situations than he was in some of the ones down the field more, where he had to kind of read it out more or have, holding the ball a little bit longer. Didn't feel as comfortable in the pocket.
All right, let's go back to the phone lines again. Jay Barker and Mick Gillespie on the roof of Westgate Luxury Condominiums, the Skygate Club, talking about Alabama's 24-20 squeaker over Texas A&M. Who's this and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Shane from Baltimore.
My hometown. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up? Hey, first off, Jahmyr Gibbs is so good. Oh, my
Great
God.
player.
Let me join the train of praise for that guy.
Bring him
Does
on.
he remind y'all at all of Sherman Williams?
A little bit.
The way he runs and
Whoa.
swings through little cuts and
That's
holes
your day,
that just-
Jay.
That
you don't
is.
think are
Yeah.
there. I mean, come on. That's who he reminds me of. I've heard all the, the Kenyon Drake and other Alvin Kamara comparisons, but I really like the Sherman Williams comparison there. On Milroe, the top 8 man, I think he's a good dude. I think he's an incredible talent, but he's the type of guy that needs a true offensive philosophy shift if he's going to be at the helm. Sort of like when Lamar got to starting for the Ravens a little bit ahead of schedule, and they just went all in behind what his strengths were. And I think if you did that, you could have a productive offense. But he can't run Bryce's offense.
Great
That's
point.
clear.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they're still number 1 in the country, and they moved to 6-0. I don't know if we mentioned that. Who's this and where you calling from?
Hey guys, this is Ken calling from Miami. Okay, I've been really getting sick of people talking bad about Milroe. I mean, the guy had a bad game. I mean, everyone has a bad game. I mean, how quick we forget. I mean, look how good he played last week.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same Texas A&M team that lost against Appalachian State. But they somehow, they played us tough tonight. And the guy had a bad game. I mean, he had a good game just a week ago. I mean, everyone's entitled to a bad game. I mean,
we're everybody's Super Bowl.
Is a Heisman Trophy winner, and he's had a few questionable games in his career. So I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean,
who's this and where you calling from?
Hey, it's Spence Morgan.
What's up, Spence?
Hey, what's going on, Roll Tide? One of the questions I have is that Pete Golden is so smart. I just casually watch the games, and I've noticed that Malachi Moore is a liability in coverage. Every time that a team goes blitz, they send a man in motion, and they isolate the star against them, and they either get a pass interference, they get a long chunk, stuff like that. What we need to take McKinstry, put them in the star, and start Rick. Second part is I don't believe that Bill O'Brien wants to leave Alabama because this is his resume, what he's doing right now, and he's got no creativity because he's stubborn. So that's all I got. Roll Tide.
Hey, Roll Tide, man. Great call.
Hey, this is Robbie from Douglasville, Georgia. I just want to say, man, that the damn defense is a team. 2022 defense is just like 1992, Jay.
I'll be honest. I made that point. Well, he can't hear me, but I made that point earlier in the show. Yeah, I thought the speed.
Other than the turnovers, this could have been a 24-3, a 24-9 game. It's still defense in the end, baby.
Yeah. Robbie, great call. I'm going to let Jay talk about that because he's ready to jump in on it. He's made this comparison. Douglas, Georgia, Roll Tide,
Jay,
my friend.
As soon as I knew Milroe was going to play, I said that defense will shine, baby. We're going to get back to 1992.
I love it. Hey,
Roll Tide, 1992, Jay.
To me, the speed, the athleticism, especially we talked about that cheetah package, it just reminded me a lot, just coming off the football, getting to the quarterback pressure. I mean, we talked about that a lot with whether it be Pete Golding or other or defensive coordinators, where Alabama just didn't get a lot of sacks, a lot of hurries, a lot of pressures. They kind of set back and playing the run and stuff like that early on, especially kind of midway through Saban's career at Alabama. But that group, man, they are fast. They're athletic. You saw those guys dropping into coverage, running guys down from behind. This could be a special group. There they are right there again, bowing to each other.
I'm just kidding. All right, who's this and where are you calling from?
My name is Jay. I'm calling from Virginia. How's it going?
What's up, man? Roll Tide. What you thinking?
Roll Tide. So I want to pass a little bit. I'd like to just maybe give a shout out to Jay Barker. In 1992, I was in the United States Navy. We left the day after the Iron Bowl to go out to sea for 70 days. Wasn't around for the SEC the national championship. All we got on the game was like two sentences.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you for your service. I wish that you had it on Twitter at that time.
He said, thank you for your service. And he wishes that you had it on Twitter. You can't hear him, but that's what he just said.
So the second thing I want to say is, these guys are just kids. I'm not going to blame any of the kids, especially if they're nervous, which very possible Jalen was. So I think part of this is on coaching. I don't think our offensive staff has been as dominant in the last couple of years as it needs to be. I think we really need to tighten up on that. Defense played great. Special teams played, I give them a B for that. Obviously, 50-yard field goals are hard to make. Can't make them all. The chip shot we probably should have made, et cetera. So I'll turn it over to you guys.
Hey, Roll Tide, thanks for the call.